guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make a delicious Pastel Azteca made in a creamy poblano sauce. In case you guys want to know how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alright guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 3 pounds of chicken breast, 7 chile poblanos, 2 chile serranos, 6 garlic cloves, 1 small white onion, 1 can of sweet corn, a bunch of cilantro, 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1 cup and a half of crema mexicana, corn tortillas, oil, queso oaxaca, chicken bouillon, salt, and pepper. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. So first we're going to start by placing all of our chicken breast in a pot. Along with 1/4 of our onion, 3 garlic cloves, and salt. So we're just going to cover it with water. We're going to move it to our stove. We're going to set it on medium-high heat and let that cook for about 20 minutes. And while we wait for our chicken, we're going to roast our chile poblanos and chile serranos. Alright guys, so once your chiles are fully roasted, we're going to transfer them in a bowl or inside a bag. And we're just going to let them sweat. Just make sure that wherever you place them, they are fully covered. Okay, so now we're just going to let our chili sweat for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, guys, so after 20 minutes, we're going to remove our chicken breast from our broth. And we're just going to wait for them to cool down so we can begin to shred them. Alright guys, so while we wait for our chicken and our chiles to finish up, we can begin and fry our tortillas. So now depending on the dish that you're going to use, it depends on how many tortillas you're going to fry. So here I have the 15 by 10 dish, so I'm going to use 18 tortillas. Alright guys, so in a small frying pan, I'm going to set it on medium-high heat. I'm going to add about 1 cup of oil. And once that heats up, we're going to start and fry our tortillas. Okay, so throw in your tortilla. And we're not going to fry it where your tortilla turns into a tostada. We're just going to lightly fry it. So as soon as you see it blister, remove it from the oil. And just repeat it to all your tortillas. Alright, so now we're just going to shred our chicken, whichever way is easier for you. Alright guys, so once our chicken is nicely shredded, we're going to begin and peel our chiles. So just remove the skin. And we're also going to remove the seeds and the stem. Alright guys, so once we have our chiles poblanos and chile serranos peeled, we're going to reserve 4 chile poblanos that's going to be used for our sauce, and 3 of our chile poblanos, we're going to cut them into strips. Okay, so once you have them into strips, flip them over and cut them in half. So we're going to do that to our 3 chile poblanos. Alright, so once we have our 3 chile poblanos cut into small strips, we're going to slice half of our onion. Alright, so once we have our onions into small strips, now we are ready to move on to make our sauce. Alright guys, in a blender we're going to add our chile poblanos, our 2 chile serranos, our small bunch of cilantro, 3 garlic cloves, what's left of our onion, our cream cheese, our sour cream or crema mexicana, one teaspoon of black pepper, 1.5 tablespoons of chicken bouillon and 2 cups of our chicken broth. So now we're just going to mix everything together until we have a smooth sauce. Alright, so once we have our sauce, we are ready to fry it. Alright, so in a small pan, we're going to set it on medium-high heat. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. We're going to wait for that to melt. Alright, so once our butter has melted, we're going to add our onion. And we're just going to saute them for a couple minutes. Alright, so after a couple minutes, we're going to throw in our chile poblano. Along with our corn. So we're just going to cook them for a couple minutes. And so after a couple minutes, we're going to add our chicken. So mix it all together. Alright, so now we're going to add our sauce. So now we're just going to wait for it to come to a simmer. So once our sauce begins to simmer, we're just going to let it simmer for 5 minutes. Okay, so after 5 minutes, we're just going to turn it off, and now we are ready to make our Pastel Azteca. Okay, so before we put our Pastel Azteca together, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. So once our oven's preheated, we're going to start by making a bed of tortillas on our baking dish. So cover the little holes with half of the tortilla. So put 2 on top, 2 in the middle, and 1 on each side, and 2 on the bottom. Okay, so once our sheet is covered with the tortillas, we're going to add our chicken. So we're going to add our chicken mixture on top and start layering it. Just spread it evenly. Okay, so now we're going to grab some crema mexicana and drizzle it around. Okay, and then grab your queso oaxaca and sprinkle it all over. And now we're going to repeat the process like we did on the first layer. So grab your tortillas, place them like that. So grab your chicken mix, spread it all over your tortillas. Some more crema. Last layer, queso oaxaca. So who doesn't love cheese? Okay, so once we have our Pastel Azteca all put together, now we are ready to bake it in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. Alright guys, so after 15 minutes, our Pastel Azteca is ready, so now we are ready to enjoy. Alright, so once we're ready to serve, I'm going to grab a little bit of the extra sauce that we have. Just going to place it in the middle where I'm going to be placing my pastel. Just like that. Okay, so now we are ready to cut in. Just grab it. Look at that. And place it on your plate. Okay. And of course you can top it with some avocado, queso fresco, your favorite toppings. But now we are ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. I am so ready. Trying to grab a little bit of everything here. Seriously, super delicious. Everything is just so perfect. The sauce is not hot, you guys, so your kids are gonna be able to enjoy it. Or if you're someone that doesn't like, you know, spicy foods, this is just perfect. Super creamy. Everything just goes well together. Your whole family will approve. So good. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how to make a delicious pastel azteca. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel, tú tienes el piquete. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres